So I bought Cover Song 2 years ago at the Fasig-Tipton Night of the Stars sale in 2016, and I remember it was she was one of the last hips in the ring, and she was part of the supplemental list, so she wasn't even part of the main catalog. And I mean, she was not a bargain by any stretch of the imagination, but I was really happy to get her, and I was surprised that there weren't more people bidding on her. Everything about her, her physical, her pedigree, her race record, it all, you know, as they say, ticked all the boxes for a filly or a mare that I'm looking for.
She's got very, very, very good balance. She's very, very attractive. She's feminine, yet strong. She's got all the characteristics and qualities that you look for in an elite broodmare.
After I bought Cover Song, lots of things happened in the family. I mean, I think we had 5 or 6 grade 1 updates over in Ireland between Roly Poly, her half-sister, and U.S. Navy Flag, her half-brother. I mean, it was just like every weekend I felt like there was a grade 1 added to the pedigree.
I've been at Fasig-Tipton for 30 years, and it's the first mare in Foal to Dubawi that we've ever had the opportunity to sell. I believe she's only the second mare ever offered in Foal to Dubawi in the United States.
Well, Dubawi is a very sought-after sire to get to anywhere in the world, and very hard to get to. But I was able to convince the owners of Dubawi that this is a pedigree worthy of a cover from Dubawi, and they agreed, so I'm thrilled.
He's at the height of his game. You know, you can continue to pick up the TDN every weekend, and you see that he had, you know, more Group 1 winners around the world. He's this brilliant stallion. He can produce both colts and fillies at the highest levels, and is a perfect mating for a mare like Cover Song.
I decided to sell Cover Song in America because, well, it's one of those years where the Breeders' Cup is basically the day before, just, you know, an hour down the road at Churchill Downs in Louisville, and the Fasig-Tipton sale, Night of the Stars, where basically the entire buying bench of the world will be there, an hour away from the Breeders' Cup. And so we're just gonna have a really captive audience for something that's really special. I think Cover Song will have global interest. I think, you know, we'll see interest from Asia, we'll see interest from obviously Europe, and of course America. So, you know, since I bought Cover Song just a couple of years ago, the grade 1s, the G1s on the page have just sort of ballooned to a point that you just don't ever see. And so it's just put me in a position where she's almost too valuable for me to keep.
I think buyers are going to be very pleased when they come on the sales grounds and see Cover Song in person.
When I watch her sell, obviously it's going to be, I'm hoping for the best, of course. I hope she goes to a really good place. I'm sure she will. Well, I think there's so many things that are appealing about Cover Song. First of all, she's 5 years old. She's young. She's got a great physical. Check box number 2. Her pedigree is probably one of the greatest pedigrees to be offered in a sales ring in decades. And she's in Foal to Dubawi. So if you want to be in the breeding business, this is the place to be.